what's going on guys? Charif here, natural bodybuilder, and in this video we're covering a subject that is super important. Should you lift heavy as a natural? Do you need to lift heavy weight to grow some muscle as a natural, or can you train more like the bodybuilders, the pro bodybuilders that we see on YouTube? Most of the times they're doing lighter weight. We see those guys at the gym sometimes with 15 pounds and just doing a lot of pump, a lot of reps, and they're growing well. What should you do as a natural? All right, let's first start by addressing this. As a natural, yes, you need to train differently than as an enhanced athlete. Why? Because an enhanced athlete, they don't just rely on their training to grow. They rely also on all the drugs they're taking that are helping them grow, recover faster, build more muscles, and so on and so forth. But as a natural athlete, it's all your training, your diet, and your recovery that will help you build muscle mass and promote growth. So this is out of the way now. First thing to know, I really do believe that as a natural, you need to lift heavy weights and you need to go for those heavy sets, but not on every single exercise. There is a time and place to lifting heavy weight, but it's not to help you get stronger. A lot of people confuse that, and I see people at the gym, they're on that other extreme thinking, I'm a natural, I need to just keep pushing weight. I'm a natural, I need to overload every time. I need to bench heavier, and they're just like compromising the form and doing anything just to get those 5 pounds extra because they think that as a natural you have to just lift heavy weights. No, it's not for that reason. All right, it's not to get stronger neither, but the effect of lifting heavy that will have on your central nervous system, all right? And that will help you promote growth. We need to shock the central nervous system in a smart way, intelligent way, to help you grow more muscle as a natural, all right? But now, hear me out. The central nervous system can also be super taxed when you're overcharging it. Let's say you're lifting heavy sets and doing heavy weight every single day. You're going for PRs, bench press, you're doing 10 sets of PRs, you're going to failure, you're going sets of 1 PR, sets of 2, sets of 3, next day deadlifting heavy. Well, your nervous system will just be burnt out and you're overtaxing your nervous system, you're fighting against your body, you'll be losing eventually, and what will happen? You burn out, your cortisol levels, so stress levels are going to be spiking all-time high. You're not going to be able to build muscle, not going to be able to burn fat as you want. You're not going to be optimal anymore. Even lifting weight will become harder because now your body is overtaxed, so your central nervous system is not working as it should. Your body needs to recruit more nerves to do a proper movement. So 300 pounds feels a lot heavier. Have you been to the gym and you're like, well, this is just 25 pounds, but it feels like it's 35. It's because it's a sign of your nervous system being overtaxed and you're getting that burnout because maybe you're not being recovering optimally or you're just pushing the weight too much. All right. Now, the smart way of doing it is on certain movements, not every single movement, on just the compound movement, I want you to start lifting heavy, but also in a smart way and knowing your threshold. So, as an example, you've just been starting the gym, you've been training for 2-3 months, maybe for you, one set or one workout a week where you're going a little bit heavy on certain exercises, certain sets is more than enough to shock that nervous system. You want to shock it and then let it go, and then the other days you'll do more lighter work, more bodybuilding style, and more a different way to getting your muscles to failure. All right, you've been training for 5-6 years, maybe for you 3 days a week are more than enough for a couple sets each workout to shocking your nervous system. It's not a whole day of working out heavy, it's not a whole workout of doing heavy sets, but just a couple sets. I'll explain that a bit more. Hold on till the end. So the threshold can go up depending of your experience, because stress is like weight you put on a bar. All right, you can always do a bit more how you progress. So let's say you're used to doing 1 set heavy, then in a couple years your body can adapt more and more. Stress is something that your body gets adapted to. It's crazy how the body is super strong. All right, so I see stress really how exactly as the weight we put on a bar, and progressively you can do more and more. Now, on which exercises should you lift heavy? Compound movements such as the bench press, the squat, the deadlift, the overhead press, dumbbell rows. I've seen people doing super well also with pull-ups, weighted pull-ups, dips, everything that is a compound movement. Why? Because it recruits your whole body, your body works as a whole, and it's a good way to shock that central nervous system. You don't want to be doing that on isolations like biceps curls or lateral raises. I've seen people curling 75 pounds. It's the stupidest thing ever, all right? You're putting too much tension on your tendons and you're just gonna end up tearing up your biceps, getting injured, tendonitis. It's not the way of doing it. You're not shocking your nervous system that way. You're just risking a high, you're increasing your risk of injury. So don't do it on the isolations, on the compound movements at the beginning of the workout. So let's say you're doing squats today. I'll give you an example and follow that. Trust me, that's basically how I do my workouts. You're doing legs. Start with, well, I always warm up, let's say lunges or some hamstring curls, and now we're moving on to the squats. Alright, so now on the squats, that's where your heavy sets and the heavy weight will be fruitful. So don't start right away with the heavy weight because you're just starting, you're not even warmed up, you want to get your body used to the movement. So I always do a pyramid. I'll start with 15 reps, 12 reps, and I increase the weight gradually, 8 reps, and then I'll do my 3-4 sets of 3 to 5 reps. Alright, so those are your strength sets. Those are the ones that will shock your nervous system. Having those 400 pounds, let's say, I'm not saying that's what I'm doing every workout with the weight, but let's say you're super strong, 400-500 pounds on your back, you're going down, squatting, core engaged, all your nervous system is engaged because all your nerves are firing up, your hips are working, your stabilizers, boom, going down and up. It just shocks your body. All right, do that for 2-3 sets, and trust me, is more than enough for your heavy sets. So I'll do that. So I went down 3 to 5 reps of that heavy weight, and then I'll go back up in the pyramid. So I'll drop the weight and do more sets of 8 and 12, and that's it for the rest of the workout. It's just gonna be sets of 12, 15 reps, higher reps, putting more time under tension, muscle under tension, getting at that mind-muscle connection, and that's how my legs became pretty big. All right, a lot of people compliment me for that, or even for my chest. That's how I work out. On my chest, same thing, bench press. I'll do 2-3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. I'm going heavy, but also at the same time, I'm not just bouncing the weight. I'm still controlling the weight and still keeping proper form. Going heavy is not an excuse for butchering your form and just doing whatever. All right, it means you still gotta train properly. So bench press, same thing. I'll start with 12, 8, and then go down to 3 sets of 3 to 5 reps. And then that's where I'm doing my heavy weights. I take a bit more rest. I'll take 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe in between those sets. And then I'm going back up the pyramid. And for the rest of my chest workout is more going to be a bodybuilding style workout. So I mix it both. Some people will call that power building, but you'll mix it both. All right. You'll do a bit of strength, but smartly. I'm not doing heavy weight on every single set of my chest. I'm not doing that on my incline because then you're overstressing your nervous system, you're shocking too much your body, and you're gonna lose that battle. You gotta be smart about it. All right, let's say I'm doing back, I could do that for deadlift or rows, etc. So see, shocking your body as scratching a wound, and then you let it heal. You don't want to keep scratching because then it's not gonna heal. You're fighting against your body and you're gonna lose. It's not gonna benefit you. You gotta do it smartly for it to benefit you. A small shock. Alright, I see a lot of people lifting heavy every single day, every single set. They're not getting results because they're overstressing their nervous system. As a natural, you need to lift heavy, but you need to also do more time under tension, more mind-muscle connection, and training also like bodybuilders where you're getting your 12 reps, 15 reps, slowing down the portion of the rep and all that. And that's 99% of my workouts. I have 1% what I lift heavy, and it's all super calculated. Let's say today I did shoulders, I started with overhead press, I started with lighter weight, I went down till 5 reps, I did 4 sets of those, went super heavy, felt super good, 2-minute rest in between, and boom, then I go back up with the weight, and I just finished with a lot of lateral raises where I don't go heavy at all. You see my Instagram, I'm using like 12 reps for those. And now when I'm going more for a bodybuilder style workout, I just take 1-minute rest in between my sets, and I'll do more circuits. All right, check it out, check my Instagram. I'll do, let's say, sides right away after, rear delt. And I love training more of a giant sets when I'm not doing the strength sets. All right, so that's it for this video, guys. Should a natural lift heavy? The answer is yes, but smartly incorporate it in a way that it doesn't overtax your nervous system, and listen to your body. If you just started working out, well, chances are your body can't handle every single day, every single set doing PRs. Stop with the PRs. I don't like seeing people doing PRs at the gym unless you're a powerlifter. Even then, powerlifters should only max out at the competition. So that's it for this video. Leave a like, leave a comment. Thank you for watching. If you watched till the end, well, thank you. Watch another one of my videos to support me. You know, I done this exact video. As soon as I went to my camera, it was deleted. So I'm like, what? Because I had no storage. So I had to delete a bunch of videos. So if you've watched it, well, it takes a lot of effort for me to give you that message, but hopefully you learn from it and it helps you. Subscribe. See you soon. Ciao.